Next topic in the JavaScript is events. So what is an event? When something is initiated, an action occurs. So that is known to be as event. Suppose here we can see that when the mouse is over this text or image, there is a change in the value. That is, here see, when we see the text is in default mouse over me. So when we place a mouse, the text changes. So this is how. And here in the image, it is mentioned click me. So when we click something and text is action is generated and this event is occurring. So something when we do to some object, it will reflect with an action. So that is an event. So here reaction to the event, that is when these events is occurring. So when a user clicks in a HTML page or when a user clicks or moves something, so during those times this events is initiated. So this is how it is declared in the JavaScript. So what are the events? Let us see. When an user clicks, when a page is loaded, when an image is loaded, when a mouse is moved over an element or image, whatever it may be, when some input field is changed, or when some HTML form is submitted, when any user stroke keys are typed. So in these times the events occurs. So this may be a 2 marks. So you can mention when an event is initiated or what is an HTML event or examples of HTML event. So these are the various situations the event is occurring. So in this example, the event is going to occur here is on click. So let us see how it works. So this is the code. So click on the text. So until there is an action, the text is not going to change anything. See, when we click outside anywhere, there is no change in the text. But if we click in this particular text, click on text, so and automatically an message is displayed. So this is an example for a event, and the similar example here, the script is written and the same program is going to be executed in this. So let us see, click on the text means the information is displayed over here. So let us change some values like wow. So when we run this, click on the test, wow. So this information is displayed. So here in the body, when the click on particular text, okay, this action is occurring. So this is an event, example of an event. So event attributes. So what is an how to use this? So let us check it. So in this example, when we click this button, so this program is going to display the date. So date function is going to be displayed over here. So this is how the result occurs. Here in the body, they have created a button and they have inserted a function to this button, and this function is written inside the script. So here function has been written in the script. What the function is going to do, it is going to get the value of date and insert into this particular field. So this is going to be displayed. So this is the part of this program. So what happens when we see next program on click event? So that is here similar kind of example has been displayed like the previous one. Here also you are going to display the date by calling a display function. So here similarly a function is written and this function is been called here with an button ID. Okay, right? So here you could see right? So when we click the right button, it gets the time stamp. The timestamp shows the value of a date and the time. So as we said, the element is stored in ID. Next, it is an onload and unload events. So what is an onload? Like upload, what is an onload? So when an event can be used to check the visitor browser type or browser version, so something, what kind of browser we can check through this onload. That means when something is going to load it, whether it is going to accept the features or whether it has the features, we can verify through this event. Let us check. So we run this program and here cookies are enabled. That is, through this program, if the cookies is enabled with your browser, this will display this text. That is if condition, through if condition. When we set this condition to be as false, so what will be the answer? Since the cookie is enabled, it will display the cookies are not enabled. So this is how they give it. So the purpose of onload is they will execute this event during the loading function time. Next is on input. So while the action is occurring, while the user inputs any data. So let us say here the user is going to input some data which is typed in a higher text, that is in capital. But the user, what the text we have entered is in, say, ASDF. So here we are entering in the lowercase letter, but it is displayed in higher caps. So uppercase. The input is typed in lowercase, but it is visualized in uppercase. It is converted. So this kind of example is on input event. While the user types any input, that means if you want the user to enter his name in upper cases, in those types we can use this kind of function. This is on change. That means once the user enters the value in lowercase, we want to convert this after the user enters. So after the user completes entering the information, it will convert the value into uppercase. That is, while not in during typing, it will convert the information to occur only after the event has been, only after the user performs his work. So this type is known to be as on change event. So this is on mouse over, on mouse out event. So this is you could be seen in many cases. Here once the mouse is over, and what happens when the mouse is out. So here you could see when it is over, the function is written when the mouse is over the object, it will display thank you. When it is out, it will display the mouse over me. So we could type here. You could type anything like help me. So when we run this, when we keep the mouse over me, it will display the mouse. Please help me. And once we remove the mouse from that, and it will display as mouse over me. So this is on mouse or on mouse out event. And next one is on mouse down or on mouse up or on click events. So the same program. Here we could see the function my down object. So click me. When you click and hold the button, it will display. And when you release, it will display some message, right? So again, we could see The default message is click me. Here I am going to click the object and hold my left button. So it will display the text release me with the color change. And once I remove my hands from the mouse click, it will display this message, that is move up. So these are two kinds of functions. So these are various events which are used in JavaScript. Java, it will help the user to perform well in the web pages. Thank you.